Hey, this is Anthony from RevZilla TV. We can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Simpson M30 Bandit helmet, available at RevZilla.com. You can see in front of me, this is the new M30 Bandit from Simpson, part of really the trilogy at their top end. They've been doing helmets since the 70s, and they have a very distinct look and style. Some call it Spartan, I call it refined and nasty, and a no-frills approach. Now, if you're seeing the M30 Bandit and you've seen the Street Bandit as well as the Outlaw Bandit, here's really the key breakdown. Your M30 Bandit's fit is going to be the roundest in the bunch, very much a round oval head shape, whereas your Outlaw Bandit's going to be a bit more neutral, and your Street Bandit's going to be a bit more intermediate oval. Now, there is some nuances you work across them, and I'll explain that as I go, but that's really the key breakdown, because if at the end of the day you're looking at a fiberglass helmet that, again, is built in a premium sense, this guy's going to be DOT only, very, very lightweight, but carries that classic Simpson line. Now, I have two helmets in front of me. I have my classic M30 Bandit, which is going to come in around that $400 mark, and then to my left, I have the M30 Bandit Carbon version, which is a full carbon fiber helmet, 2 pounds, 12 ounces, and that's gonna carry around that $600 price tag. So big investment, but the carbon fiber is absolutely impeccable. It's beautiful, same feature set, which is a premium feature set, but again, you're going full carbon fiber. And remember, these are both gonna be that round oval head shape that are gonna be quite round, because this helmet actually was first developed for the Japanese market. Now, if we look at the helmet itself, couple colors going on here. This is my matte black, there's gloss black, there's some other colorways available. And again, if we look at it, you're getting that refined style, which is almost Bane Cobra Commander. And here on the M30 Bandit, you actually have the most ventilation along the chin bar. And you're gonna see that when you compare it to the other two models. So that's the big standout feature here. Now, we talked about that round oval head shape. Very much wide, very much round, almost. The chin bar is going to be really flattened out here. Keep that in mind. So if you are intermediate to longer oval, there's no way this is going to work for you. It's going to come with 2 different size cheek pads in the box, so you have the ability to tune it. But again, if you know you are not a round shape, do not even waste your time buying this helmet. Go with something like the Street Bandit or the Outlaw Bandit, because they're the guys that are going to fit closer to that American head form. Now remember, we're going to ship for free over 39 bucks if you're concerned about the fitment, and I'd love to hear your gut reaction as I walk through the rest of the M30 Bandit here. Subscribe to us at RevZilla TV, our YouTube channel. Leave me your comments, your questions, and your feedback on the M30 Bandit. Now, diving into some of the nuances. Like I said, it's Spartan. It's very, very clean. There's not a lot going on here. They're going no frills approach, but they're going high end. So again, fiberglass composite in the outer shell. You're still coming in around that 3-pound mark, even for the fiberglass version. So these are extremely lightweight, where I consider a light helmet is anything under 3.5 pounds. This is a ½ pound lighter than that. If we look at the ventilation scheme, we've talked briefly about it across the chin bar here. This is actually the most venting in the Simpson line. So you're going to see these whiskers along the side. You have 4 additional vents across the front here. Notice that it is squatty. It's very much flattened out. We see these helmets show up a lot in that HD community. It's just matted out, badass, flat. Again, works really well with a power cruiser or a big V twin. Now, if we look at the way the face shield is designed, it's optically correct. It's going to be 3mm polycarbonate, but again, very, very basic. It's not meant for quick changes all the time. You're going to see that it's using a coin or a screwdriver to work it off at the side, and your basic locking post is going to be all the way around on the left side here. Just very simple. It's going to come down, sit right there. There are no detents involved here. Again, they went no frills on it. And if we look at the rest of the helmet, you're also going to notice there's no ventilation. Again, the ventilation's at the chin. It's going to be basic. You know, on that Outlaw Bandit, you have those ridges. It has a little bit of a different flavor to it with some venting across the other models. This guy's just going to be a sphere. It's low profile, it's lightweight, but that's what they're going for here. Now, if I grab my donut, I'm going to flip it on its side. I'm going to show you the interior guts. Again, it's what you'd expect from a helmet that's going to come in around this price point. So they're using a Cool Max interior, again, premium materials by a third party, wicking. It's going to be absorbent, it's going to be antimicrobial, very soft against your skin. And again, I did mention that they're going to come with 2 different size cheek pads, so you have the ability to tune it depending on your facial structure. Now, if I pull out my cheek pads, you can see neck roll comes out with it. Cheek pad has a nice contour to it. You can see how round that is. Remember, very, very much geared towards a rounder head shape here. Do both sides. It's a double D-ring construction. It's kind of just the basics. And as I work my way to the inside, 2 snaps along the back. And then what I like that they've done here is that my brow actually connects to the helmet itself. It doesn't connect to the comfort liner. So if I can get my brow out here, you're gonna see that it's not gonna create a pressure point at the front of the helmet. Sometimes these can be a little trickier, but that's by design because they're saving you the pressure point. Notice there's no snaps along the forehead. Notice you do still have big open ports for some ventilation, and when I tip this over, you're gonna see different channels within the helmet, again, promoting some airflow and area for perspiration to come off of your head, but without that major ventilation scheme from external venting, again, the venting is gonna be limited. If you run really, really hot, or if you live in a very arid temperature range, this is gonna be not a great venting helmet. And again, that's, you know, without compromising style, I don't know how they'd upgrade that. Maybe brow vents, maybe vents along the top of the face shield here, but they're choosing to go no vents on the M30 Bandit. If we open up our CoolMax comfort liner, you're gonna see, you've seen this in a million high-end helmets. Mixture of mesh, mixture of CoolMax, 3D in its design, minimization of seams with big open areas to promote airflow. Again, even in a limited way. And if I pull my M30 up here, you're gonna see the internal guts. Notice they did take a good stab in the EPS here, which is your protection layer. That's gonna give you some ability for channeling. You see it even comes all the way to the brow there. It's gonna filter some air in and back, but really the best bet you're gonna have here are the whiskers on the side, along with the main chin bar area where your basic venting is going to come in. So remember, this is your M30 Bandit, designed for a round head. Check out the Outlaw Bandit, check out the Street Bandit, around the same price. They're gonna carry a Snell rating as well. This guy's DOT only. Then you have your M30 Carbon, $200 more, beautiful carbon fiber, slightly lighter weight, but again, going for that classic look and premium performance, but making some trade-offs, which we did cover. The next step in your journey is to click right here, read other rider reviews of the new Simpson M30 Bandit helmet, available at RevZilla.com. Remember, you don't have to take my word for it. As always, we'll ship for free over $39, and if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to me on the YouTubes. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.